What's up, everybody? We are back at Armor, back in the car, and we are now one day less than 5 weeks out from our first show. I am unbelievably excited, and good news, this morning we had dropped 3 pounds. So we are down to a new low weight of 173.1. So now that I'm down to 173, we're just going to keep riding that wave on down till we're under 170. That's our next landmark that we're trying to get to as far as body weight is concerned. Obviously, the goal is to get as shredded as possible in the next 5 weeks, and then we've got one more week after that until the second bodybuilding show. So we've got 6 weeks of prep total left, but I'm super excited. We're in a really, really good spot right now, and we're going to spend the next 5-6 weeks absolutely grinding our ass off so that we can be as peeled as possible on stage, show up nice and full, tan, bald like a hairless cat except for the top of my head, and ultimately do our absolute best at both the shows, and I feel like we've got a pretty good chance of winning. So I will be showing up to win as everybody else who's coming to the show. If you're not showing up to win, I don't know what the hell you're going there for. But the first show is an NPC show, and I've said this many times before, but it will be interesting to see how I perform as a natural bodybuilder, being as several, and by several I mean most, of the competitors will be on gear already. And then my second bodybuilding show, the one that is 6 weeks away, that is a natural OCB show that is in Kentucky. So that one I'll be competing with other natural guys. So that'll be interesting to see the difference between the two. And then going forward from these two shows, I will only be competing in the NPC so that I can earn my IFBB Pro card eventually and become a professional bodybuilder. Eventually becoming the best bodybuilder in the world. That's the goal. That's where we're headed. So we are, as of today, going to hit chest and shoulders. We didn't change programming at all, even though we had kind of a weird week with all the rest days, but the rest days have proved very fruitful now that we have dropped off 3 pounds, and I'm feeling a lot better. Cardio yesterday was super smooth. I couldn't really tell how much better I felt until I started doing the post-workout cardio yesterday, and I realized that I was just gliding through it, breezing by it, and then afterwards I didn't feel like I was gonna fucking pass out and fall off the elliptical. I felt decent. Like, obviously still tired. I'm 5 weeks out from a show. You're not gonna not be tired. That's just part of it. But I feel significantly better than I did. So very, very happy about that. And it let me realize how shitty that I did feel prior and why we needed those rest days to minimize fatigue and manage that so that the body would continue to progress and continue to lose weight as it is now doing. So now that we're in a much better spot, we can truly grind out these last 5 weeks and absolutely put on my best performance for both of these shows. And I am more excited than I've been the entire time. I've gotten more excited every single week that I've gotten closer, which is really saying something, because I've been excited about these 2 bodybuilding shows since we planned them. I have been excited for my first show since me and Alex started working together 2.5 years ago. So it's been a very, very long journey. Very little of it I've documented with YouTube, but this is 2.5 years in the making just with Alex. Even longer before that. I've been lifting weights for years, but I am excited for these first 2 steps of my career. And it's funny to say that I've been doing it for years and these are the first 2 steps. But going forward from that and getting serious with everything and truly taking my career to the next level, I am extremely excited to see how far we can go and how far we can get. And I've got a picture in my mind of where I want to get and where I'm going to go. And I'm going to get there, no matter what it takes. But for now, we're focused on these 2 shows. So I know in the last video, I forgot to give a song of the day. So to make up for it, song of the day today is going to be Monochrome by Bury the Darkness. And an entire new album by Like Moths to Flames is The Cycles of Trying to Cope. So, give that album a look, give this song a look. Both of them are absolutely peak, and I'm going to be listening to those to start my workout. But I feel pretty good. I'm excited to get this workout in, and I've figured out a little hack for cardio. And I don't remember if I've said it on the channel yet, but I record a video for Instagram, and then what I'll do is edit that video while I'm on the elliptical doing my cardio. And before I know it, 25 minutes of my cardio is already over. I've got 15 minutes left. You just grind out the last 15 minutes, done and done. Easy day. But that works for the 40 minutes of cardio that's post-workout. On my rest days, when I do an hour and 10, there's no posing to be had and no cheat code to be had, so it's just an hour and 10 minutes of getting after it, which I will experience again tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to put the rest of this skin itching, heart rate increasing, burning pre-workout juice in my body. Absolutely perfect. I just ordered some electrolyte powder. I'm going to start putting that in my intra workout, not only for the pump, for the extra sodium and stuff, but also just to give me a better electrolyte balance now that I'm eating less food than ever. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to shut my mouth, get in there, and absolutely grind out this workout, and I will see every single one of you in the posing room. Ladies and gentlemen, the posing room is sadly taken. It was before cardio, and I was going to go in there after cardio, but to my surprise, it is still taken. So, 40 minutes cardio went by, super smooth. If you do want to see my amazing posing at a new low body weight of 173, my Instagram is down in the description. I made a little posing video outside of the posing room. Put it up on Instagram, so go check that out. And if you haven't already, give me a follow over there. But workout was fantastic. We kept all the same numbers, kept all the same reps, and cardio went by really smooth. I've actually had the biggest revelation of prep so far. I was going too fast on the elliptical, and it was actually causing me to fuck up my knees, and also it was making it easier. So it was harder to get my heart rate up, and I kept wondering why. And I just I kept kicking harder and harder and harder because I was like, what the hell's going on? Why isn't this working? Why is the elliptical fucking me over right now? Why do my knees hurt every day? And it was because I was kicking hard as shit, locking my legs out every time. And the momentum was carrying through the elliptical, making every stride easier, even though I was going faster. And locking my knee out over and over and over again as hard as I could was fucking up my knees. So not only do my knees feel so much better now, thank God I'm 24 and still able to heal very quickly, my knees feel great, and the elliptical is actually harder by going slower. So cardio is super smooth. It's going great. And now I'm going to get even more out of cardio because I've made it harder by slowing down. So, and it's funny, because I've slowed down, my heart rate goes up faster and easier. So my heart rate gets above 130 super easy now, whereas before I was sprinting as fast as I could, and I couldn't get my heart rate above 130 unless I was sprinting as hard as I could. Well, it's because I was accidentally making it easier, like an idiot. So, biggest revelation I've had so far is faster is not always better, especially when it comes to cardio, which is surprising, because you would think the opposite. But sometimes things are more alike than you would think. So, I'm very happy I figured that out. My knees are very happy that I figured that out. And my body fat percentage, when it goes down, I will be extra very happy that I figured that out. So, cardio is going to go even smoother for the next 5 weeks. The next 6 weeks, I should say, as we go for both shows. And it means we're going to get absolutely peeled. So, I'm very happy about that. I expect to wake up tomorrow either slightly lighter or at the same weight. So, very excited to see those numbers. But I'm going to slam meal number 4, and then I'm going to go out there and finish the rest of my steps for the evening. We've got about 4,000 to do. So I'm going to knock out 4,000 steps really quick on the treadmill. I say really quick, it's going to take a while. And probably either study or watch YouTube while I'm doing that. But for every single one of you, eat your food, drink your water, get some sleep, and ultimately, make some gains. I'm looking at you. Make some gains. You. Alright, see you guys in the next video.